It helps me to kind of put spiritual abuse in two little buckets. One is like overt spiritual abuse, and one is covert spiritual abuse. Overt would be spiritual abuse where someone is overtly using God, the Bible, sacred text to manipulate, to coerce, to cause harm. Something that is pretty common that a lot of evangelicals and ex-evangelicals are probably familiar with is purity culture, using the Bible to control people's sexuality, but not just their sexuality, their emotions, their relationships. It's very, very controlling, and causes a lot of damage and is done in the name of God. So that would be something that would be overt. Something that would be a covert spiritual abuse would be something just it's just the environment that you're in. Maybe no one ever said you are supposed to smile and be happy and praise God all the time. Maybe no one ever said that, but because you walk into church every morning and every Sunday morning, and everyone is smiling and everyone is happy and nobody's talking about their struggles. And if they do talk about their struggles, they're talking about it through this very specific lens of like, but the Lord saved me and the Lord redeemed me and the Lord, and they put this positive spin on anything. And so if then I'm struggling with depression or I'm struggling with my job or having challenges, I'm receiving this very covert message that I'm not allowed to struggle. And if I do, there's something wrong with me. And so that part of it can be much more subtle and a lot more difficult to point out, but can also just cause just as much damage as something like uh, uh, purity culture, where it is much more overt and very specific, and we don't always recognize that this is happening in a religious context and God is being used to coerce and manipulate and exploit